Hey everyone, a bit of an assessment of where we as a city, the city of Oakland, are in this entire issue of the retention of the Raiders. And I think it's fair to say we're behind the eight ball. Simply because, well, let's look at it this way. We have Carson, California, which has gotten behind a residents created effort to bring NFL to that city. It has gone so far as to produce what my friend Phil Tagami would call pretty pictures regarding a stadium proposal. No concrete financing plan. They have intent, but their intent spells public funding. And as an aside, you're going to say they keep saying private financing, but I'm asking you to pay attention to what is put out and educate yourself regarding financing for stadiums, because even though the website Carson Together states that the city's general fund will not be tapped, it doesn't say that the city of Carson will not be used as a source for the bond issues. It doesn't say that at all. Yet it points to, everything that they're doing points to a need for public fiscal backing of the financing plan that they're developing. Everything does. So just because someone says, hey, look, we're going to use revenue streams from the stadium, don't be fooled. Someone has to back those bonds. What I mean by back those bonds, if one of those revenue streams falters, that is, doesn't make as much money as projected, that means that bond doesn't work, and it means that somebody has to pay the default. Generally, a bond underwriter is more comfortable with an organization that has the financial wherewithal to do so. And with venues that clock in at over $1 billion and almost $2 billion in cost, that's generally a city or county or both. Now, regarding what Oakland needs, we don't have any grassroots-led initiative to keep the Raiders here. We don't have anything. What we have are elected officials, and we still have this problem, that are too heavily involved. We have no task force, nothing resident-driven, nothing that consists of any real concrete something that we can put our hands on and say, this is the direction that we're going to move in. You would say we have Coliseum City. But the trouble is that Coliseum City has been so beset by political backbiting, not infighting, but backbiting toward its current developer, and a case of a lot of cooks in the kitchen not working with each other, that there might as well be no project at all. Consider this. How come Howard Terminal was never suggested as a site for the Raiders? Think about it. How come we haven't heard any other alternative sites in Oakland for the Raiders? Think about it. There's no effort here. What we have is we have Mayor Schaaf, who I love, saying, hey, look, we're not going to spend public money. We know that. And, Libby, I get what you're saying, but it's time for a new song. It's time to actually do something. We need a task force now. I can put one together, say Oakland Sports can have its meetings and all this stuff, but meetings don't mean jack. Action means jack. And right now, we don't have any action. Other cities have action. Carson is doing something, at least. They've got the Raiders and the Chargers allegedly put money in their effort. That's shocking. So, they're, by their action, already far ahead of us. They've designated the land. They have an idea of what the stadium is going to look like, and it's concrete. We don't. We have concepts, but not plans. It's time for us to actually shut up and work. That's what Oakland needs to do. Shut up and work. And we can't stop saying, hey, we need the county. We have to do something that doesn't involve the county of Alameda directly, because politically, they have not been our friend. I'm just being honest with you. That's where we are at right now.